What's up, guys? It's John Dominique, aka Johnny Run Sports. I want to talk a little bit about my run this morning. I woke up very early, around 5 a.m. Started my run around 5:30, which I normally don't do. It is Sunday today, and I thought I'd do something a little bit different because I took off Friday and Saturday from doing any type of a workout. And I told myself that I would go ahead and do a run on Sunday, and I woke up and I did that today. I was very sluggish when I came out. I didn't do any stretching. I drank a little bit of water. Temperature was, I don't know, around 50, I want to say, but I don't know for sure. I'll have to double check that, where that temperature was this morning. But when I got out there, I felt very sluggish, very slow, especially on that first mile. It took me like a long time to get warmed up, to get back flowing and everything. I felt like I was running very slow. I felt sluggish, like my feet were like bricks. It felt like they were bricks. But I kept pounding it and I kept going faster, and I think by that second mile I was doing pretty good. I felt like I was at a good pace. And then, you know, that third mile always gets me, and I got real tired, like I always do at the end. But I powered through it, and I thought I did very good. And the problem is that at the end, when I looked at the time, when I came back in and I looked at like the stats, it seemed like something was wrong. It didn't look like it picked up, like somehow or other the GPS didn't start until, like, you know, the third mile or something like that. And then the stats don't look right, because it says I only did 3 miles when I know I did more, because I did my usual route here around the house here, around this apartments. It's like 3.3 miles is what it usually is, but it only said I did 3 miles. So something's not right about that. I'm very disappointed. You know, the numbers aren't accurate, but I still did my run. And it says like I went really slow. It says like that first, I think, like, I want to say it was like a 8:30 pace or something like that, 8:34 pace. The first mile said I did it in 8:25. Maybe that was true, because I felt very slow in that first mile. But that second mile, and that, at least on that second mile, I know I did pretty quick. And it says I did it at 9:12, which doesn't make any sense. I know I didn't get slower from that first mile to that second mile. And then the third mile, it said I did it at 8:10, which that could probably be right on that third mile. But then it didn't give me anything else after that. And I know for a fact I went more than 3 miles, because I always do. So I'm kind of disappointed that the system doesn't seem to be totally accurate. I don't know what went wrong. I don't know if maybe I didn't give it enough time to locate me when I first started it. Like, cause, you know, I hit the go button, and it takes some time sometimes to find you. And it says, you know, don't go until the GPS has found you and tracked you. And it takes like 10 seconds or something. So I don't know what happened there. I'll have to recheck, make sure that next time I do it, maybe it's not user error, hopefully. I did check my my blood pressure, and it's still pretty high. It's hovering about 138/91 is where it's at right now. And my weight, I haven't checked that in a while. The last time I checked it, I want to say, was this past Friday, and it was at 170.8. So that's pretty steady, and it's been averaging around, you know, the high 160s and the low 170s, which is, you know, where I'm maintaining my weight basically right now. I'm glad to say, though, my knees weren't hurting on my run today, which is very good. I took a couple of days off and I wanted to rest, and, you know, I've been pushing myself hard at work. And, you know, when I get home from work, sometimes to do a run is difficult, because I take, you know, 10 to 15,000 steps a day, and I'm exhausted by the time I get home. And to do a time trial, it's just not fair to me, not fair to myself. So I was like, let me do a time trial when I'm fresh. So I did that early in the morning. Maybe it was a little too fresh. Maybe I woke up too early, and then it felt like it was in the middle of the night, because, you know, we had to move the clocks back, jump the clocks forward an hour. So I lost an hour of sleep on top of that. So maybe that kind of hurt me. And maybe that's why I felt so sluggish when I first woke up and did that first mile. But that's where I'm at as of the day. I ran in my Zuno Neo Zen shoes. It's these guys here, and they did pretty good. They're very protective underfoot, which I really like. The traction was good. There wasn't any problems like in the wet. It wasn't raining or anything like that, so that was fine. It's got a lot of heel stacks, so I'm not very fond of shoes with huge heel stacks. This probably has about 40 millimeters, and maybe it's a little much, but it's very cushioned and it's very protective, and it's got a good bounce to it. It's got a good rebound. I would want to say, what's the word that they use for that? Spring back, bounce. I forgot what the word is for that, but the shoe, I can't fault it. It's great for the money. The upper is the only thing about it that's a little bit flimsy because it's, what do you call that kind of an upper? A knit upper, booty style, and but you know, I'm not complaining about it. It's a good shoe. I'm gonna keep this guy in my rotation. It's not my best shoe anymore because I got the Salomon Aeroglide 3 gravel version, which is the better shoe in my opinion because it feels more traditional. That heel stack is pretty high in that shoe too as well. But I'm enjoying my shoe collection. I'm very happy with what I have, and I'm gonna continue to use these shoes and rotate them as much as I can and get the best the best life out of them as I can do. To do the best I can with what I got, and that's kind of where I'm at as of today. And let me know if you have any questions, comments, suggestions. Like my channel, subscribe to my channel, tell a friend, all that good stuff. John Dominique, Johnny Run Sports. Peace.